What are we gonna do tonight, Brain?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to get a good night's sleep.
Wouldn't it be easier if we just try to take over the world?
Yes, Pinky, it would.
So what do you want to do tonight, Brain?
I really just want to have Fishbowl.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Why aren't you wearing white?
I don't know.
We've
Maybe because I'm normal?
We've had this theme for a whole week.
Yes, I know. We've had the theme.
How can you be a
She's had the
mouse
theme.
without being dressed in white?
Well, I never agreed to be a mouse.
Have you noticed the size of your head? I bet you have a really hard time finding hats that fit, don't ya?
I got nothing for you, kid. I got nothing for you. All right, so I'm Javier.
And I'm Pinky Mel.
And she's got issues again.
Narf. Yeah.
I drink a lot. That's how we do this show.
Not always, but recently.
So this is Fishbowl, our weekly get-together with you guys. We get together with you to answer your questions that you've asked throughout the week. Questions about mattress shopping, questions about furniture shopping, questions about our online store, and the occasional...
Themed awesomeness?
No.
Every week has to have a different theme. That's
No.
how we get by in these pandemic times.
No,
I'm
it
already
doesn't.
working on next week's theme.
I'm sure you are. I like the ears. That was really original.
Yeah. That helped pass the time.
All right, anyways. So how's your week?
My week is going great.
Yeah? Good.
Yeah, we're really rocking it. You know, I really think that we need to get the map up. You know, Brain, I think we've been working on that and talking about it for a long time. We just really need to make it happen.
Yeah.
So I've got a map, and it's laminated.
Ooh, we got a laminated map. Yeah, so our online store is really taking off. You got a call-in order from Iowa.
It was Iowa. Hello, Iowa. Jake from Iowa.
Yeah.
That was really awesome.
We haven't had call-in orders. What was that one all about?
That was Lazy One Pajamas.
Oh, okay.
They're still kind of experiencing some cold weather up there, family pajamas. They wanted to make sure that they're all toasty and warm, so we were able to find them the right size of pajama pants to
By
finish
phone.
to finish their family set of pajamas.
That blows my mind. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I had, what did I have today? I had a pillow order. I had a pillow order today, and then yesterday I had, what did I have yesterday? A couple of socks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like our online stuff is way faster paced right now than our regular flow.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. That's different.
Yep. The online store is definitely taking off. Something's up. I'm happy with it. I am so happy
I'm not
with
going
it.
to complain about it.
Yeah.
All of our hard work is being paid off.
Yep. Years and years of working on that website, and finally it's paying off. Fort Lauderdale, Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, oh yeah, that's where the pillow went, was Fort Lauderdale. So yeah. Oh, Arkansas too.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely get a map to point out where everything here is going. I mean, it's not a big deal for the big companies, but for us, we're small. You know, we're a small business, and we're shipping out all over the U.S. So yay!
And we have been this week planning on how we're going to take over the world. That's been it's been on my agenda and my goals for 2022. I'm working on the calculations for that. I definitely have some ideas.
I'm sure you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, where's Oliver?
Oliver is up in the north.
Yeah.
Oliver's hanging out with Dad this week.
Cool. Is there any snow where he's at?
No, I
Oh.
don't think so. Maybe. I'll have to ask him.
Bummer. I thought he was around.
Yeah.
No wonder it was quiet
It's
in
so
here.
quiet. It's weird
Yeah.
when he's not here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have my little
She
mini
forgets
me.
how to work is what it is.
What?
All right, it's time for question
No.
number 1. All right, I'm going to put you on the spot. Do you have any puns?
Oh, there's lots of puns.
Yeah? Are you going to work one in?
You just wait.
I love ruining her puns. All right, so the first question.
You're a pun.
Please explain. Wow. Please explain.
We're speaking English.
Yeah, but the tequila's not. All right, please explain.
I'm just drinking lemonade.
Mine's not. Please explain what you mean by memory foam being hotter than latex. Everything I've seen on TV says the memory foam isn't hot. So, do tell.
Nerf. Wait, what was the question?
Everything I've seen on TV says that memory foam is not hot.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
There's a lot of science involved in that.
Yes. Come on, Miss. I'm in a lab coat.
It's actually kind of warm with this fuzzy pillow here.
That's actually my lab coat, by the way.
I can't find mine. Mine's in storage. Okay, so memory foam, it is often advertised and marketed with a cooling gel, and they usually color it blue because our brains think of blue as cool and red as hot.
Narf.
If we are not colorblind, right? So they believed that if they gel infuse it, they can reduce the heat collection because by nature, memory foam is insulative because of the cellular structure within the product. So they had to counteract that because memory foam reacts to the ambient temperature. So if it's hot, it's going to expand, be softer. If it's cold, it's going to contract and get harder. The worst feedback off of memory foam is that it's hot, that it holds your body heat.
I'm having a very proud moment right now because they've been listening. This is so amazing. Yeah.
Some of us have been listening.
Yeah, some of us.
So
We've had some issues this week. Anyways, okay, so yeah, exactly what she said. Memory foam holds body heat a lot more than latex does because I'll take the latex side. Latex latex does not rely on the air cellular structure. It is actually more of a rubber than it is a foam, and it is a lot thicker material that will not hold your body heat like memory foam will. That is why we always say that latex is a cooler sleeping foam than memory foam. Now, here's the thing. What they've done to counteract the heat of memory foam is poke holes in it.
God, Brain, that's brilliant.
It is. However, poking holes in memory foam only reduces the heat by so much. I would still, as a company, we always recommend latex.
Oh, you know, Brain, you astound me. That's a good answer.
Yeah, she scares me sometimes. All right, now we are on to Mel's Crazy.
There's a really big pause there.
I'm still pausing.
There's an apostrophe.
Last week I forgot to say hypothetical after Mel's Crazy, and no one noticed.
I did.
Kelly did.
Kelly did.
Kelly Stay on Topic did.
Yeah. All right, Mel's Crazy hypothetical. So give me a little bit of something here. What do we got?
Oh, I know. I have a plan. Let's take over the world and let's talk about how we're gonna do it. If we were, as a company, gonna take over the world tonight, because that's what we plan every night, how are we gonna do it?
We're going to take over the Amazon feed and take all of it to our website.
That's an undertaking.
That's an undertaking. And then we're going to put pictures of Elon Musk all over our website and make it look super cool.
Why are you talking so quietly?
Because I have a plan, Pinky. All right, anyways, so what is your
Are we
hypothetical?
going to Mars?
Is that literally?
I'm ready to go to Mars.
Is that literally your hypothetical?
My plan is to take over the world and then take over Mars.
Yeah.
I think we might be able to take over Mars before we take over Earth. That might actually make more sense because there's going to be a little bit...
Less people up there?
Well...
There's literally 2 remote control cars up there right now. I'm pretty sure we could take them.
I think if we got the edge on Mars, it would definitely give us the edge on Earth.
I will build you a spaceship tomorrow.
And my plan is that we're going to open a store in the middle of the desert and we're going to sell mattresses and couches.
Yeah, what a
and
wonderful
sheets
plan.
and things.
What a wonderful plan, Pinky.
Yeah.
All right. Was that literally your hypothetical?
Well, why wouldn't it be? That's the best hypothetical. How are we going to take over the world? We better start thinking about this.
We're going to go to break 1.
You know, I watched you try to build a box today.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
And it was way more not cost effective than just going to the post office.
Yes.
And I think maybe time-wise, it was maybe not as efficient, but
It's just pretty box.
I think we got the names confused. I think I'm actually the brain, and you're Pinky.
One of us has something. All right, we're going to the first break.
Okay.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Let's see. Lots of smelly things divided by the
Time for
square
our-
root of an earthworm carried by a fat man. Huh?
It's time for question number 2. Questions you asked throughout the week. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out how to take over the world.
I think
if we have a
all
lot
the
of smelly
characters-
things divided by the square root of an earthworm carried by a fat man, we're onto something.
Of all the characters that she's ever played, I think this one has really taken off with her. All right. So, I have a mattress protector on my mattress that I've only had for 6 months. And just today, I noticed that one of the seams on the side was coming undone. Is there anything I can do about this? Is there any warranty?
Oh,
All right. Come on, Peaky.
that's unfortunate. But yes, with Pure Care, you have, I was really excited to learn this. You can return the product 3 times in its lifetime for rip, tears, leaks, anything like that.
Yep.
It is covered under a lifetime warranty with them. I believe, is it a lifetime?
It's we'll put up the figure right here. Bing. Okay.
It's a wonderful warranty. And yes, we have had maybe only 1 or 2 within the last couple of years come back.
I think two. Yeah.
Very rare, very rare.
Yep.
But even if your washing machine rips and shreds it, these things are medical grade. They're built to last, and they should not melt. You can wash them on the hottest wash setting. You can dry them in the driest heat setting. These are made to last.
will not
so
peel,
If
right.
you have any problems, bring it back to us, and we'll happily exchange it for you.
They are actually a replacement brand that we found.
Yes.
Because our other vendor ran out of stock, so we started, well, everybody runs out of stock, so you can't blame anybody, but they ran out of stock, and we found this brand, Pure Care, and we started with their protectors, and we thought, they're cool, and then we had the rep come in and train us on it.
So
and
much fun.
That was a good training, but it really, everything we learned about how these things are made, how the company started, and the quality on these, this is going to be our main brand from now on. I mean, just that whole
Oh
3
man,
times.
I'm totally sold on the silver chloride incorporated into the polymer fabric. That is that's going to take over the world right there, because it keeps all of the mites, the molds, mildews, viruses from
Yes.
penetrating into your mattress. That right there has me sold.
So yes, there's silver chloride, and it does do what she said. I mean, don't let her confuse you. All right.
It's a
So,
very simple product.
do we
but
have
there's
anything
lots
for
of
pick of the
science.
week this week? I see Asutra up here. Do you want to talk about Asutra a little bit?
You know, one of my topics of research this
Mhm.
week was magnesium. And magnesium is so
Oh.
important. I don't
Mhm.
think we even consider magnesium. You know, it's the second most common mineral deficiency in our body, second only to potassium.
Wow.
That regulates everything. Every cell in our body has magnesium in it. So we are actually featuring products that have magnesium in them
Mhm.
that are non-toxic. They are animal friendly,
Yeah.
non-toxic. What else does it say on there?
Melatonin and
Paraben
magnesium.
free, not tested on animals like me. No little lab rats were tested on that. But I can tell you, from a human perspective, that stuff is wonderful and it works wonders.
That's really good. It's
That's
got
Asutra. It has melatonin and magnesium to help you
shea
sleep.
butter.
It's great if you have leg cramps or after you work out to rub some of that on it. It's wonderful. And we
Really?
have 2 different doses.
Cool. Well, that's an awesome pick of the week. I know Asutra we've had for a while. Asutra is on our online store. I'm going to plug the online store because it's growing like crazy. Just want it to grow faster.
Now,
All right.
You can get Asutra just about anywhere. I mean, they are very common.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
they're so common because the product is so awesome. It's by Venus Williams, is a chief brand inspector. And by purchasing Asutra with us, you're supporting a small family-owned business. We're
Yep.
little, but we're mighty.
A lot of people that
not quite like Mighty Mouse, but we're getting there. That might be the show.
No, a lot of people have wondered how we got our hands on Asutra because we are a smaller business and they're used to seeing them at the big ones like the Macy's, the Nordstrom, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
That's
that was
why
really
we're
cool.
mighty. We're little, but we're mighty.
Yep. Took some negotiating, but we got them in. All right, and it's time for a break. We'll be right back.
What are you doing?
Did you know some people can sweat up to 2 liters in their beds when they're sleeping?
New Year's means time for a new mattress. Come see Live Well Mattress and Furnishing Centers today. Hi, I'm Gretchen, and I'd like to invite you to watch our new show on the Live Well channel called Unique in the Boutique. We highlight all the cool new items that we bring in each week, and we would love to invite you personally to join us every Monday for Unique in the Boutique right here on the Live Well YouTube channel or on our Facebook page.
I can't tell the difference between the two of you.
The two of what? Oh, Brain, that was so thrilling, that last break and that last advertisement. That reminded me of the time we got flushed down the drain.
I don't remember this. All right. It is time for question number 3 of the questions that you've asked throughout the week.
Narf! That might blow their eardrums out. Narf?
Well, thank you, Brain.
I'm a little worried about my narfing.
All right. I'm a little worried about you. This episode, you've really taken off with this character.
What?
This episode, yeah.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Why does your online store not let me put a mattress in the shopping cart? Well, because it wouldn't fit. Do you ship nationwide? Do you not ship nationwide? Ooh, okay. So, the website and the mattresses. We've had this question multiple times.
I think so, Brain. But it's kind of like trying to get 3 flamingos into a single pair of capri pants.
It's nothing like that. Okay, so
We are trying. We are trying very, very hard.
there are
There's some
some
obstacles.
Yeah, there are some constraints to shipping mattresses. Number 1, they're huge. Number 2,
They take a big box.
yeah, they take a really big box. Number 3 is trying to work out shipping to the entire nation. Okay? Now, there are stores that have figured this out, and they are shipping nationwide, and we're trying to find out how they're doing it. Questions are being asked. So I would say that it's just a matter of time before we figure out that secret formula to be able to do it ourselves.
To take over the world. Because once we crack that, we're going to do it.
it will be takeoff. Yeah, so there's dangers in that part too. If it takes off too quickly, then we have an issue there too.
I think we should deliver them using Teslas.
That's a thought. All right. Anyways, but no, to be honest with you, just it's gonna happen. We are working on it. I mean, there's some good minds working on it, and some other ones that are working on this problem, and we will have it figured out. But there are a lot of gears that have to work in order to ship a mattress. We're trying to work on that formula.
Could you imagine? There's a lot of problems with people getting packages stolen at their front doors, and then like the size of a king size mattress box that arrives, it's like, I'm right here. I got a big old box.
Yeah, how does the UPS guy deliver that?
You got a sign for that one. That's,
Not only that, but how does your average citizen get it in their house?
That takes two people.
Yep.
That's not just one driver. That's at least two to carry that.
Yeah, there's a lot of thought that has to go into this. It's a lot more than just because we don't sell boxed beds. A lot of good things come in boxes. For instance, Cheerios and Cookie Crisp and pizza, but I have yet to really see a really great bed that comes in a box.
If we utilize Teslas and Tesla bots, the Tesla bots could carry the mattress.
With that, we're going to go to Stump the Chump. Are you ready? Do you have questions, Pinky?
I do. They're under here, though.
All right.
I'm afraid to reach for them.
Why? Your buddy's still hanging on for dear life over there. He looks like he's hanging on.
Yeah, he is. He's so cute. Look at him.
Yeah.
I really like him. He makes me happy.
I'm sure
He gives
does.
me lots of motivation.
I would say that mine looks just like me, the frown and everything.
Uh-oh. We
big
might
guy?
have to take an intermission because apparently I forgot a piece of paper.
We're going to take a quick intermission. Three, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4, 1.
Why are you counting down?
All right. Are you
Oh,
ready?
yeah. Who's going first?
You are. It's always ladies first.
Oh, okay. What a gentleman. I thought you were a mouse with an oversized head. You could have fooled me.
Are you done?
Okay. How does a diet rich in magnesium help you get a better night's sleep?
I don't know. I just know magnesium works.
What? You don't
Yeah.
know how it works? It's
No.
like the only second most important mineral in our bodies.
I know.
It's even on asteroids.
I know. I will tell you that when I don't take a magnesium
Oh.
pill at night, I don't get deep sleep.
I don't even know. Okay, well, we're going to have to go into the science of
Yes.
this. Magnesium helps our muscles to not only relax,
Okay.
but it also works at relieving anxiety. Okay, there are so many functions. There's over 600 functions of magnesium processes inside of our cells, okay? It's head to toe. It's our nerve system, our brain function. It's amazing. If you think of a process, it's linked to it, even the absorption of calcium, and also making sure that we don't get too much calcium, which can lead to arthritis and stuff like that, and bone spurs. So super important. But as far as sleep is concerned, what it does is it helps make sure that our muscles relax. Okay, it relieves anxiety. Sometimes we'll have those racing thoughts before we go to bed. It can help relieve anxiety, even if you have a magnesium deficiency.
The burst right there?
Yeah, it can cause panic attacks.
Really?
The hard part about magnesium is it's not easily identifiable with regular blood work because there's no biomarker for it, because each part of our body has different levels of magnesium in it. So it's not an easy, unless it's a really bad situation and it's gone too far. So 50% of adults are deficient in magnesium. The other
Where'd you
part
get that
of
figure from? That's a lot. Wow.
it's half. One of us is deficient in magnesium.
Wow.
Right here. So The important thing is that it also regulates and helps the production of GABA. GABA. So GABA helps our brains slow down at night. So if we have racing thoughts when we're laying down and we can't fall asleep, it may be that our bodies are not producing enough GABA. That is
GABA nucleic acid. Yep.
That is okay. So now you can take a GABA supplement, which is still kind of there's not a whole lot of data on that, but our bodies naturally produce GABA. Okay. But they can't produce enough GABA if we don't have enough magnesium. The problem with magnesium is that the food we eat is not always whole food, and it's not always real food. So we don't get the nutrients.
Very interesting.
That's how it's related to sleep.
I can't wait to see the Eat Well to Live Well tonight. All right. So, what is a CPAP machine, and what does CPAP stand for?
I know John has one, and he just recently brought it home.
Okay.
He kind of sounds like Darth Vader just a little bit.
Okay.
And he looks like he's maybe cyborg.
Okay. That's nowhere near the answer.
Pretty sexy, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, CPAP. Continuous.
Very good.
Pulmonary.
Very wrong.
Airway.
Very close.
Pressure.
Continuous positive airway pressure. You were so close. You were so close.
Positive pulmonary.
And CPAP therapy is meant for lots of things, but most of the time it is used for obstructive sleep apnea to keep the airways open, but it's also used for other things. All right, so what's your next question?
Okay, I'd like you to name as many did you hear that sound?
It's a loud motorcycle.
There's been some really weird sounds this last week, I'll tell you what.
All right.
Okay. Name as many whole, raw food sources. So when we're talking whole or raw, we're talking it's not been processed. Maybe it's a vegetable or a fruit.
I got this.
Food. I always recommend that you purchase organic and local produce, but can you name I want you to just name off as many sources of magnesium as you can.
Okay.
Go.
Avocados, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. Let me see. What else? There was... Hang on. Give me one more second. There was a couple more. Black beans. I know the black beans. And I can't remember anything else.
Oh, there's so many. It's pretty much just food in general. But there's some that are higher than others. You know, the most surprising one was coffee. It may not be the most. Yeah. It may not be the top of the list, but I was really happy to hear that one. I was like, check.
Yep.
I got that one covered. Okay, the top ones are pumpkin seeds, papitas, almonds, cooked spinach. Now you can get it from any type of spinach, but cooked spinach is going to be even more digestible. But what's really key is the chlorophyll, the dark green leafies. Dark chocolate. That's a good one.
That's the one I forgot.
Okay.
I knew I had that one.
Really good dark chocolate coffee. Make sure that you're not eating that too close to bedtime.
Yep.
But there's a list of just about everything. Pumpkin seeds, almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds. I keep saying pumpkin seeds a lot.
Because you really like them.
Yeah. Bread, avocado,
always eating
potatoes,
pumpkin
rice,
seeds.
yogurt, breakfast cereals, oatmeal, kidney beans, bananas. Although bananas are more commonly associated with potassium. Salmon, fatty fish.
Yep.
Really good
I knew
source.
that one because I eat a lot of salmon.
Halibut, raisins, chicken breast, even ground beef and beef as a whole, broccoli, rice, apples, carrots. Everything that I have mentioned is pretty much just food.
Cool. I like it.
Now consider this. 50% of adults are deficient in magnesium.
Yeah, you said that.
That's because they're
You
not
already insulted
eating,
me with that,
they're
thinking that it
not
was me.
eating real food. They're eating fast food, like somebody I know.
All right. Anyways. All right. So what is OSA
You
or
see how quickly he
obstructive
exited that?
OSA or obstructive sleep apnea affects how many people? 1 or A, 15% of men and 4% of women, or B, 25% of men and 20% of women, or C, 10% of men and 10% of women.
25%
25 what?
of men and women.
Oh, okay. No, it's actually 15% of men and 4% of women. 15% men and 4% women. So there is truth to the fact that women don't snore near as often as men. Of course, judging from the customers that we have, they always talk about how the woman snores. I think they're lying.
Oh, geez, Brain, that's brilliant.
Yep.
That's
All right.
just brilliant.
What's your next one?
Oh, I had another one?
Yes. There's normally 3 Stump the
Oh,
Chump.
we're only right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Name 3 symptoms of magnesium deficiency.
That was actually a question I was going to ask you after we watched the Eat Well to Live Well. What are 3 symptoms?
No, you're supposed to answer this question.
I don't know.
Did I just stump the chump?
Oh,
You know,
totally.
we need a logo, and I'm working on that. It's going to be here next week.
We already have a logo. It comes on. Bleep.
No, it
It's
just
blue.
says Stump the Chump, but
Yeah.
it's not as cool as my unicorn with asteroids.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
going to make it even better.
Anyways,
it's
answer
going to
your
be like
question.
Stump the Chump, and I'm going to debut it next week.
Topic.
So name 3 symptoms of magnesium deficiency.
I don't know.
Come on, you're an athlete.
I have no clue.
You don't know this?
No, I don't.
What are you, a chump?
Pretty much.
That's
No, what do you
obvious. Okay, muscle cramps and twitches.
I thought that was potassium. Wow.
Similar, leg cramps.
Okay.
Charlie horses, it's going to
Okay.
be magnesium. Now, I learned that as a pregnant woman
Wow.
because when you get really depleted with magnesium,
Mm-hmm.
you take this little drink called Calm, and it's a magnesium powder.
Okay.
It's super, super effective. Okay.
Okay.
That's why also Asutra, they have magnesium in their products after workouts.
Okay.
Okay. Very highly associated with mental health disorders.
Okay.
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 So anxiety, depression, osteoporosis. That's an interesting one.
I thought that
Bone
was
density.
calcium. Yeah.
Okay. Now think about it as it helps regulate our body's calcium intake so that we don't get too
so
little
you're-
and too much.
How interesting. Okay.
Okay. Can also be associated with arthritis and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Fatigue, muscle weakness, high blood pressure, severe asthma. Okay. The severe asthma part, that's going to be part of your COVID issues. Bronchial stuff to relieve some of that that tension in your bronchioles, you know, so it's
Very
very, very
interesting.
important for that.
Okay.
Migraines, this one is really important because this one touches really close to home. Even just 1 milligram of magnesium can help
I knew the
ease
migraines.
some of the migraine
Yeah,
stuff because you get those quite
that's
a
my
bit,
migraines.
don't you?
Yeah. Mhm.
So does John. It's just, I think it's just take a little bit of magnesium powder. Irregular heartbeat too, because it helps regulate our heartbeat.
Wow.
So it's super, super important.
I'm super looking forward to the Eat Well to Live Well tonight.
Yes.
All right. So true or false? CPAP therapy may negatively affect brain function.
Ooh. CPAP negativity. Like
Mhm.
if you don't have one?
No, if you undergo CPAP therapy, it may negatively affect your brain
Oh,
function.
that's false. It's going to increase it because it's going to increase your oxygen flow.
Very good. In a questionnaire after treatment, participants reported an increase in quality of life. Brain monitoring tests detected changes in participants' sleep architecture, which is how their brain proceeds through the stages of sleep. Test results also showed an increase in deep sleep, which plays a key role in learning and memory.
Yeah, super important. Just
Mhm.
think about deep sleep as when we close all of those tabs. Like some of us, like me, I have like 30 tabs on my phone and my device is open all the time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta turn all that off.
Yeah. no.
That's what we do in our deep sleep is we get rid of all of those.
It all shuts down, and it's a dishwasher that goes through your brain. Yep.
And your intestines. Just so you know, that's gonna be next week.
Okay.
Deep sleep and our guts.
All right. Well, that was Stump the Chump. It's time for Mel's Eat Well to Live Well feature.
Oh, I'm very excited about
and
this
this
one.
is very exciting. So we're going to start it right now.
Hi everyone, this is Melanie and this is Eat Well to Live Well. Did you know that a diet rich in magnesium can help you get a better night's rest? While magnesium is the 4th most abundant mineral in our body, about half of all adults are magnesium deficient. They don't even know it. And that's because magnesium deficiency is not easy to identify with routine blood work. Magnesium is the 2nd most common mineral deficiency in our bodies, second only to potassium. While magnesium supplements are readily available, there are simple and healthy ways to increase our daily intake of magnesium through the foods we eat, but we have to be wise about which foods we consume because not all foods contain proper nutrition. Most often, we sacrifice nutrition for convenience. On today's Eat Well to Live Well, I'm going to share with you some simple and tasty ways to incorporate magnesium into your daily meals. Magnesium is a mineral that is found in the earth, sea, and in plants and animals. It's even found in outer space. It's the building block to our universe, and it's vital for our health. In fact, every cell in your body contains magnesium. Magnesium helps our body convert food into energy. It's essential for creating new proteins, like building strong, healthy muscles in skin, hair, and our nails. And it's an important part of muscle function, aiding in muscle relaxation and contractions. Not only does magnesium help lower our blood pressure, but it's instrumental in regulating our heartbeat and is vital to our nervous system, including our brain functions. Magnesium is so important, it's even used to create and repair our DNA and RNA. A diet rich in magnesium may boost your exercise performance, helping you to run faster, cycle harder, and swim further. But what if you're not a super athlete? Magnesium is important at all life stages. Low magnesium intake is linked directly to chronic inflammation associated with aging, obesity, and chronic disease. Magnesium-rich foods have anti-inflammatory benefits, regulate blood pressure, and can even prevent migraines. Researchers believe that people who suffer from migraines are more likely to be deficient in magnesium than other patients. As little as 1 gram of magnesium can help provide relief from an acute migraine attack more rapidly and effectively than some common medications. Magnesium may benefit individuals with type 2 diabetes, decreased chances of insulin resistance, and interestingly enough, magnesium has been shown to relieve symptoms of PMS while improving our mood, reducing water retention, and easing cramps. Magnesium is safe and widely available both by eating the right foods and through supplementation. The average daily intake is 400 to 420 milligrams per day for men and 310 to 320 milligrams per day for women. Here are a few tasty and healthy ways to incorporate magnesium-rich foods into your daily diet. Pumpkin seeds, almonds, and cashews, some black beans, one of my favorites, avocado, some fresh salmon, and don't forget dark chocolate. Thank you for watching, and I hope this episode of Eat Well to Live Well has inspired you to take a bite for better health and a better night's sleep. Until next time.
I love these Eat Well to Live Well features. They're so awesome.
Oh, we were just talking about you, Brain.
Who's we?
Me and Kelly. Stay on topic. Kelly.
Stay on topic,
we
Kelly?
Were just talking
you just messed
about
up his
you.
whole nickname.
We were talking about you and shrinking asteroids.
Oh, preparation A?
Yeah. Oh.
All right.
I got it. There was a really good video of an asteroid in that last segment of Eat Well.
Was there?
Yeah, there's a lot of concern about one of those wiping us out as a planet, and that's why we need to go to Mars. I can't wait.
All right. Anyway, so tell me more about this magnesium kick. What's been going on? Because you have been reading on this all week long. It's very, very interesting.
What was the question?
Tell me more about magnesium.
Oh, magnesium. It's wonderful. That video just about says it all. But I'm going to tell you right now, definitely, check with your doctor. We're not doctors. I'm not anything more official than I am here right now as a lab rat. But there is so much information available on the interweb.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's amazing. And if you start watching videos, not only mine, but you'll really start to understand how much we rely on minerals in our body's composition. As far as like, I mean, this whole like, it helps repair our RNA and our DNA. Those are words that are coming up a lot with COVID is RNA. That's where we first learned about it and started hearing about it. Magnesium repairs that. It helps with that. It helps with all of our neurotransmitters. Think about how our brains work and how we remember things. It's one of the easiest things that we can incorporate, and it really is as simple as eating real food.
Yep. Or just drop in a supplement too.
Or
That's
taking
crazy.
a supplement, right? There are supplements available. Yep, just doing that.
I liked it. I liked that one. I liked the dark cherry one last week too. I gotta admit.
I usually take a little bit at bedtime. I take magnesium, sometimes twice a day, but I definitely take it right before bedtime.
Yeah, it helps me. It helps me sleep big time.
You know,
Me sleep
it's also really
good.
good if you're constipated. That helps with it too. There's so many uses.
Anyways, we're gonna let you go. We will see you next week with another episode of Fishbowl, and hopefully next week she'll be normal. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye.